is actually what is the for the automation work and repeatedly using work, the Dynamo will be very useful.
Who told you?
Means we are using the Dynamo for the same repeating and some automation.
In your company?
Yeah,
Okay. So do you have any team who are working on this Dynamo?
I Dynamo. Some of the means already scripted Dynamo we are using, but who is going? We don't know how to write a Dynamo like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyone else? Like you have 5 more minutes, okay, to discuss all this. Later, I'll take, charge on this complete, workshop. So this 2 days workshop, it's going to be a, eye-catchy content, like what we can do with this automation. Okay. Forget about the Dynamo for the time being. Okay, fine. We'll step into it later. Meanwhile, come on. Anyone else? Your intro, please. Your intro. What's your name and your experience and what do you know about Dynamo? That's it. The three things. Come on. Prashant, Anwar, Pavan Kale, Anju, Arjun, John, Sunil, Karthi. Come on, someone.
Hello.
Hmm.
Good evening, sir. This is Rishikesh Thamle here. I am a recent architecture graduate, and
Okay.
right now I'm just applying for junior BIM architect position. And
Okay.
I'm exploring Dynamo right now, like just
Hmm.
by watching YouTube videos and all these things.
Hold on,
Uh,
Rishikesh. Hold on. You have
yeah,
a Revit experience, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, good. Then that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I had go through a workshop where I learned Revit, Navisworks, BIM 360, and
Hmm.
little bit of Dynamo. So
Hmm.
right now I'm just a new one for Dynamo, just exploring this thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You'll enjoy these 2 days.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's my promise. Well, next anyone? Javed?
Yeah, I'll start from this. Actually, hi everyone. This is Sundaram. So,
Hmm.
this is the first time I've just gone through from your profile. I'm having a 9 years of experience. I'm a senior BIM modeler. I'm working in
Hmm.
HTTech and my client company is Dynamo, which is this company. So I have the knowledge of worked in both architecture and structural, and I have also had some little bit knowledge about how the Dynamo works, and I have just linked and I have a little bit background of how the Python also works by coding, but I don't know that exact way of producing it by my cell phone. But I'm so interested. But I have a little bit knowledge about the Dynamo. But actually, start from the notes, and we need to have a little bit notes. We need to have it in our systems by installing those, and then it will be available for we can create a set of work what we have in the forum being an make it an automated. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. And my next question is, how many of you heard about BIM era before? Like the way we teach, the way we place the candidates, the
Uh,
way we provide you the placements in terms of and with the best hikes. Have you heard about any, I mean, from your friend or colleagues, or you just simply
I,
joined from a, come on.
I gone through the thinking page and I have gone through some of the feedback provided by the previous time by members by you, but I don't have any clear-cut idea how you work and how you do the methodology of teaching, and I have to.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
sure to.
Okay. Anyone else? Have you heard about us before? Do you know someone who have been already trained from Vimera?
No, sir.
Do you know anyone who trained from Vimera? No?
No.
Array. Seriously. Shit. So it means like I have
No,
to.
actually, not in our contact.
Okay, okay, okay.
Actually, uh,
I came to know
I
about
feel
Vimera
like
from
I feel like most of the people know Bimera and the way we try, but still there are. I have to. Hmm, I
am I
have to
audible?
expand that. Okay, good. No worries.
I'm
Let me
sorry.
introduce my.
Yes, you are
Come on.
already expanding it. So as soon as you will reach you can pass in the India. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm
So,
heard out. I have heard out lot of things about BIM, about your teachings and your things in network, but I don't. Previous, I not don't have time to listen your webinars and classes. But I
hmm,
know very well about your teachings and things in internet.
okay, good. I think it's in positive way, I believe, isn't it?
Am I
Yes,
Is
audible?
yes,
it?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, good. That's great. Yeah. Anyone else?
Am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible, bro. Tell me.
So I came to know about Bimera from one of my colleagues. He is an alumni from your these classes only. So he used to do some Dynamo scripting things in our office. So I find out that I asked him that from where you have learned all this. So he told me about the Bimera. So that's how I landed up here.
Okay. Okay.
I've gone through your LinkedIn profile. So from there I got the link.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. Actually, in most of the companies, I know the people who are using Dynamo, I mean, not exactly saying Dynamo, if they are automating something, so they are from Bimera. Blindly, I can confidently say that because since 2019 in the COVID period, I've been into this. I mean, I was started like this in 2019, exactly in the COVID period, since we decided to start our own firm. Okay. So till then, till now, I mean, I have almost trained more than 1900 plus candidates so far on automation. Okay, fine. So let me introduce myself. Shall I speak or anyone have to say anything else? No? Can I? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Let
Yes,
me
you can.
thank you. Let me mute everyone. Okay, fine. So, introducing myself, I'm Kumar and I'm the director of this Bimera Private Limited. And we have two verticals here. So, one is outsourcing, the main one is an outsourcing, and second one is an academy. So, we don't teach like AutoCAD, Revit, and all these things. It's purely an automation company. We provide the solutions for most of the companies, and we have developed more than 165 add-ins. uh, I mean, 65, 165 add-ins are very, very complicated. Okay. And we have provided the Dynamo solutions for companies like countless. I don't even sit and count how many of them. Like we are eight people, a team who are especially into this automation. Okay. Earlier, I mean, at the time of I started this organization, we are 16 plus. Later on, when AI, artificial intelligence takes place, I have started removing the people like one by one, since like it is doing the, I mean, the most of the person's key role. It's actually playing and it is working. Okay, so that is the reason even I want you to play with the artificial intelligence only. If anyone who joined my training, I've trained them mostly on the AI part. So I have introduced AI concept in our BIM automation course. When I started this training, it was just a 15 hours in 2019. I used to charge some X amount. I hope everyone knows like it's 25,000. Now it is 60 plus hours. And the coming batches are like, the coming batch, which is around 64th batch. My first batch, I have only two people. Till 10 batches, I see the same number like three, five, six people like that. Now in every batch, we have a 30 to 40. Okay, so the way why it's getting increased, it's because of the demand of what, the Dynamo. And the second thing is the way I teach, because, I have seen many hurdles in my learning career, and I've struggled a lot implementing this, automation into this BIM. Now, why I have introduced AI into this part, there is a reason. when I recently, I mean, when I started placing the candidates into the companies, they have some more expectations on a person. I mean, with the work they're taking on a 50% hike. I mean, if you're earning like 5 lakhs, why should they pay you 7.5 lakh and take you other? So they have a huge expectations. So to reach I mean, a candidate should reach their expectations only with the help of some external brains, because you guys are not from the coding background. Is anyone have a coding background here? 90% no. Correct? Everyone are like from engineering backgrounds or diploma backgrounds, but you are not from any coding. At least you don't know even ABCDs of coding. Correct? Am I right? Everyone. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the reason when it comes to the coding, we must have some sort of a qualities. The first quality is, let me mute Isaac. Okay. So the first quality of a developer is, building the logic. And I'm very bad at logic when I was learning it in 2004. Yeah, when I was studying my diploma. Okay. So now, do you want me to read Aravind? Approved, bro. Okay, fine. You can record it. Anyways, I'll send you this recorded version of today's
Hello,
workshop. Don't
sir,
worry.
you are not audible.
Um,
Thank you, bro. You're audible.
am I audible, bro?
Yeah,
Am
you're
I
audible.
audible? Audible, no?
You are audible. You are audible.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want you to be, improvise. I mean, for example, with the help of a Dynamo, you can create a 1 or 2 scripts a day. But the companies are expecting like at least a person who is into such kind of a roles, they are expecting 10 scripts a day. So 10 into 30, 300 scripts in a month. It is not at all possible for a non-coding background people. So that is the reason I mostly stretch even out of the house. I mean, generally your training will be Monday to Friday after your office hours, like 8:30 to 10:30. But in my personal, out of this, I'm going to sit with you on my personal interest. I'll call you and teach you this AI concepts. They are out of the box concepts. I'll introduce you most of the content which is not at all a part of our course outline. Okay, if you haven't seen any course outline, I'm gonna text it in the chat box after some time. You can go and check over there. What are the course content? And the content which I have shared, that is actually not the updated one, since I see few people are copying the content and they are misusing it. That is the reason I'm not disclosing everything in the smart itself. So consider me. I mean, if you got registered, you will get the complete course outline what you're going to learn. Is it clear? Fine. So thank you. What else? I haven't introduced myself yet. So I'm the director of this and I'm taking care of like training and placements part. And if you're my student, trust me, you don't have a second interview at all. When it comes to the automation, I hate people, I mean, who haven't selected for the first time, because I have struggled for more than six plus years to learn the concepts. I've been offering you like just cup of into your hands. Okay, so I don't want you to waste your time. I'll help you how to do the R&D. I'll help you with the best material. I mean, and mostly the best thing is you won't get a single concept of us in any YouTube or Udemy. I'm seriously, as I'm promoting the same, because I've seen many courses on Udemy as well. Learn Dynamo architecture in just 2 hours. Are Baba, I teach a single concept for a 2 to 3 hours. How can you teach this entire Dynamo in just 2 to 3 hours? Do you understand? We have a 30, 40 people. If everyone comes with a single question, takes at least 5 minutes to answer. 5 into 30, 150 minutes, almost a day, only for Q&A. How can a person learn the entire Dynamo in just 2 to 3 hours? Do you understand? So our trainings doesn't have any end line until unless you understand the concept. You are like 48 people here. So I'll check with everyone, Gaurav, Haridev, Isaac, Javed, Kamal, you clear with. If anyone said no, immediately I'll change the explanation up to your extent. So what is the problem, Haridev? Come on, tell me. Sir, what is this? I'll explain. If you're still not, I'll give a second example, 20th example, 200 example. Until unless you understand the concept, I don't leave you for that part of time. Is it clear? So that is the way, because I don't want you to say that I didn't understand this concept. That is the way we try, and that is a success of, secret of a success. Understand? Okay. So I'm into this training and placement. I mean, it's my responsibility. If anyone are looking for a job change, consider if you are a Dynamo expert, you can expect at least like 30 to 50% hike. But if you are a Revit API experts, you can consider 70 up to 70% hike. Okay, so there are some criteria. For example, if you check your salary hikes with IT people hikes, I mean, if they said I'm gonna resign, they immediately increase a 50% hike. The reason, they have a huge demand. So only in the IT sector we can see such. And since, I mean, it doesn't mean you're starting your career from the scratch, it's going to be added advantage for you. Okay, clear, guys? Is it clear, guys? Okay, shall I have a question for you?
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you. So, how many of you feel that learning automation is tough? Come on, tell me frankly. I mean, just treat me like your brother. I'm not your tutor. And in my, in the training as well, no one called me sir. Call me bro itself. Okay. So I need that bonding even after the training as well. It's not like sir and student. Come on. Come on, Anas, tell me.
Sir, why I am stuck when I match the nodes, when it will be connect and so many thing confusion in nodes.
Bro,
Which one
I,
I will make?
mm,
How to remember?
mm, okay, a nice question. If you ask me suddenly, Rajesh, I'm total 7.5 years experience uh, in this Dynamo itself. Okay. If you ask me clearly how many notes that you remember, I mean, I can't even say 10 to 15 notes in a flow. I'm not joking, seriously. But then how
Nena,
can you teach me?
here goes.
Seriously, it's 10 to 15 maximum. The reason behind how do I remember is a technique, bro. Understand? For example, for a developer, there are lakhs of functions. If you go and talk to any developer and ask how many can you list out 50 functions, every developer will fail because they don't remember the function names. They just remember the concept. They just remember the techniques. Even to play with the node finding, we have our 6 strategies. Anas, I don't know, someone asked it.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
is it
Yes,
clear,
sir.
Anas?
Yes, sir.
So there are some
It
strategies. You have to
it is
remember those.
it is behind the logic.
Yes. So that logic I am explaining you. And my training is
Okay.
completely into, conceptual kind of a training. It is not scriptural
Yeah.
training. If you ask me how many scripts that you're going to teach, I do suggest you don't join my training at all. YouTube
Yeah.
is a
Yeah. Yeah.
best guru. Understand? Because I don't want you to explain any scripts which are already available in the YouTube or Udemy.
Yeah.
Go and buy there and go and learn from them. Mine is actually a concept. If I teach a concept in a day 3, I don't teach the same concept again till the end of the training. So I never, no students ask me any silly kind of questions related to that, the day 3 training. The reason, the way we provide it is, there are 20 concepts, bro. Everyone, the 20 concepts. If you are expert in these 20 concepts, trust me, you are a boss. You are a hero in a Dynamo completely. At least you are good in 19 concepts and zero in the one concept out of 20, you are completely zero. You will definitely get stuck somewhere and you can't even move one step forward. Understand? So let me teach you all those concepts, you know, To teach you these concepts, the 20 concepts, I have learned 6 different languages because some of the concepts, there are no proper explanations. So I felt like, how should I explain this concept to a student? So keep on going through a different courses. I found similar concepts. Okay, why don't I, implement this kind of a strategies? And I have tested in the Dynamo and it worked, and I have implemented in this. And then I'm explaining. If you ask me which is the easiest language in a world, everyone say it's a Python. But if you ask me, there is another course easier than Python, which is in our Revit in the Dynamo. It's called design scripting. So we introduced that in the level 1 training. So today's concept, guys, in today's 2 days workshops, today I'm going to give you the complete brief of what is Dynamo and the career path of it. And tomorrow I'm going to show you, how do we exactly, implement, and how the Dynamo is super easy. Is it clear? Don't miss tomorrow's workshop at any cost. It will be a completely mind blowing. I'll show you how it is. I mean, whatever questions you ask, I'll keep on explaining you in the examples itself. Okay. So, do you have any questions before we step into? Anyone have any questions?
Yes, sir. Explain with logic.
Exactly. You have the logic. I'm going to explain the logic itself. Is it clear?
Okay.
So,
Every node.
don't expect every node. There are 2 lakh nodes. If you ask me to, it takes 1 year, bro. We, okay, we can't finish
Okay.
everything.
Thank you, sir.
But reason behind this, all the 2 lakh nodes are these 20 concepts. So if you understand these 20 concepts, you can play with the 2 lakh nodes, or you can play with the 20 lakh nodes as well. Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Yes,
Is
sir.
it clear?
Clear.
So learn those concepts. Don't stop looking into YouTube videos and exactly, I've seen many people who exactly pause a video. They'll open for example, if someone wants to create, wall openings, they just open YouTube on a second monitor, and they open the Dynamo on the second screen, on the first screen, and
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
pause, play, doing here, pause, play, doing here. Exactly, they're cloning it. And if somewhere they've got stuck, they change the video. Simple. They felt it won't work. So far, my students, in my training, after the training also, they don't prefer YouTube at all. It is an idiotic learning platform. Seriously, there is no proper direction in it. So if you ask me something in the mid of a training, I'll give you a hint of it when I'm going to cover that. But I'm going to give you
Okay.
a quick brief of when you are going to learn in that concept room. Okay, so learn in a direction and let me help you, and in your learning. Go ahead, because automation is a future. Like 4 or 5 years before, no one knows Revit. Seriously, I've seen many people who have stepped into the Rivet without zero knowledge. They just joined a training program and they have directly sit on it. The companies used to fight for the people who, how to open Revit. Come on, chalo, more than enough for me. But nowadays, even though the person have an Autodesk certification, they're sitting on bench for more than 1 year. Agree? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree, sir.
Yes,
Huh?
sir.
How many of you seen there are many people? I'm still getting the calls. Sir, I've done this Revit course. How much you paid? 1,20,000, sir. How long? Been almost 1 year. I've been sitting on bench. I've been waiting for at least I'll join, ready to join. At least if you offer me 10,000. Array, seriously. Understand? Okay. Now the companies are looking for the people, this automation side, and they're ready to offer 50 to 70% hike on, you know, they're ready to offer 50. We are an outsourcing company. I know how the market is. That is the reason I'm putting, my blood and soul in my training. I treat this training as a divine thing. Okay, I'm somehow spiritual, so I don't betray anyone or backstab you or something like. Okay, so you can go and read my reviews, and if you have seen any people, go and check with any BIM automation guy. Just LinkedIn connect to any person, and ask about Bimera. If he's into the automation, he must know me. Understand? Okay, fine. So this is the basic intro of me. I mean, if you ask me anything, even after 2 years or after 5 years, I'll be always still the person who learned in 2019. Still, they text me, Rajesh, I have a problem. So can you help me out? I'll just ask them how much you have done so far. Sir, I haven't started. Come on, go ahead, finish at least something, and come and text me. So if you finish like 50%, I'll help him with 50%. If he finished like 80%, I'll help him with the 20%. So this is what I am. And I'll ask them immediately post it on LinkedIn. Let the companies know that you are doing these kind of an activities and let the companies come to you, the job opportunities. You don't go and apply for any companies. If any person who is posting something related to the Dynamo, consider 99% people are my students. This is what I can proudly say. Okay, fine. So now when it comes to the automation, do you think is that tough to learn? Come on, everyone,
Yes,
please,
yes, I am.
Bro,
Yeah.
in the chat.
bro, you didn't say
Say
about
that.
like how you came into this field and how you started, like why you chose
Don't
this
ask me,
path and
bro.
all.
Mine is, I'm telling you all these Gautam Buddha statements, no? But I was an idiot at the time of I was learning. Do you understand? So to
Yeah.
become an expert, I have taken almost more than 5 years. Seriously. So I don't want you to do those mistakes in your learning journey because automation is in boom now. Learn from, the people used to say your dad, your grandfather used to say, learn from a person who have already did a mistakes. So if you ask me how many mistakes you've done, every if I put my finger in somewhere, it is a mistake. It was a mistake. Do you understand? I've learned many things from my mistakes. So I don't want you to do those, and put our fingers in our wrong places at all. Is it clear, guys? So mine
May,
is,
may
Yes,
I
if
sir.
you ask me, you will really literally cry
may I
and
ask one
either
thing?
you will literally laugh.
Make
Understand?
it short, no?
Sorry? Make it
You
short.
can you
Okay.
can make it short.
No, actually in 2015, I was attended a seminar, bro. Okay. I was attended a seminar and I felt it was something like very interesting. At the same time, my manager also had we had some productive conversation for almost like 2 to 3 days, and I felt I have to learn and I've been watching YouTube, even same as like you. Okay, in every, I mean, if any video which is released in 2015, you can see my comments. Array bro, which node is this? From which package it is? In every video. So no one used to respond properly. The reason they were not new packages. They were within the Dynamo itself. That time Dynamo was very, very basic, like renaming something, changing very Buddha stuff in 2015. But now Dynamo is in a extreme. It's been almost 10 years. If you ask me, in 2015, they were like maximum 30,000 nodes, not even 30,000. Now we have more than 2 lakh nodes. And that too very, very, I mean, it can control the Revit completely now. Nowadays. Okay. Then someone suggested me go and learn C sharp. I joined there. It's been almost like 45 days. I couldn't do anything. And when, and checked with some other guy who is in some other platform, like there is a discussion forum for Dynamo. I've checked there. Someone connected me personally and said, why did you learn C sharp? Useless. You have to, I mean, there is a concept. You have to learn Python. I was already good in Python that time. So when I'm not able to do anything. So I understand there is some different Python has to be played with. It's called API, Revit API. Then I found few people, they are from Denmark. So I have paid some X amount, but still I'm okay with it, with the content because that time it was not that popular in that. There was no such demand. Still, I have paid very huge amount and done that. Then finally, keep on learning, keep on learning, keep on learning. I did many mistakes. Okay, so this is my learning journey. I mean, first I have learned Dynamo, then again C sharp, then again Dynamo, come back to Dynamo for played for almost 1 year. and again Python,
Is it
and again Dynamo.
is it
It's
also included that learning API into the course
no,
content you are
bro.
telling us?
It was not there at all. Someone taught me an API in just 2 to 3 hours itself. 2 to 3 hours. Seriously, there is a concept in API which is called filtered element collector. That concept itself I'm teaching for almost 6 hours now. So that time the guy who trained me on an API who charged around 20,000 something in 2 to 3 hours itself. The entire API. I didn't learn anything. Later on, I brushed up every single concept, and then finally to design this course outline, it's been taken almost more than 6 months for me to get all these things. Okay, so that was my learning journey, and don't ask me rest everything. Disaster. Okay, and so don't do these mistakes. Now, I mean, I have to present you something. I don't know why my Canva isn't working. Just give me a minute. Come on, I have get my answer right. How many of you feel that? How many of you feel that learning BIM automation is tough? Is it easy or tough? Come on,
Too much tough
It's
for me.
very tough.
very tough. Come on, everyone.
Yes.
I need
When you don't
everyone's.
when you don't know about the automation, how to get automation, it will be
Yeah,
tough.
like I have never worked
Hmm,
on it, so
So
not sure like how it will go.
hmm,
I will come to the point that what we have explained earlier. So the understanding of the concept. Without knowing the concept, we can't able to create that coding, visual coding. So like Dynamo or Python or any other something. So we need to learn that program language and the concept, how we need to do it. So in between this one, I second. So I don't know how to what's in my mind or what I need to do. I need to program that how the computer needs to understand for the result. So we don't know that one. So you exactly you said we just wanted to learn this.
hmm. Okay, good. And I know there are few people here who've been practicing from months or years, but couldn't get anything. Tell me genuinely. I mean, this is, I want this to be more interactive, bro. So don't hide anything. Tell me. I mean, how many have been trying to practice with this Dynamo since so long? Come
Yeah,
on.
I'm trying 3 years actually, but I'm failed everywhere because I can't able to understand the concept in the most. Okay. So as you said, I will just open in my another window by the YouTube and I will try to do it in the copy paste, how the same node is there or not, and I will move on to the next video. As you said, it's the way that I have just tried, but I failed over there.
Hmm.
Sir, I
Okay.
am taking the some note from ChatGPT. I was
Hmm.
using, but I am frustrated. I didn't get anything.
Hmm.
Wrong, wrong information.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Come on. Okay. Well, so bad experience with the GPT. Okay, good. Come on, guys. Let's make it fun. Otherwise, the people will feel bored here. Okay. The reason I don't want to, introduce myself as a failure guy, but I have to say fact. That is the reason when you asked me, like, what was your like learning experience, I told you what it was. I mean, okay. So tell me genuinely, like, do you have any bad experiences with learning automation here? So that everyone should know here. There is nothing wrong. No one knows you here. Okay, come on.
Yeah, actually, I tried to learn about some basics about Dynamo, but I
Hmm.
couldn't make the particular limit I expected due to
Hmm.
some unknown things in Dynamo basics. So
Hmm.
here I am to learn from the basics itself.
Hmm. Okay. Good. Anyone else?
Sir, I was hello.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me. Tell me, bro.
Sir, I was trying the 2D shape into the Revit according to our Dynamo script, but I didn't get
Hmm.
2D shape to the into 3D.
Hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
was
Okay.
added the footing, but
Mm.
I couldn't put the that footing on 2D shape.
Mm. Okay. Good. Any did you try any other else apart from this?
I am
Did you try any other scripts apart from this 2D to 3D?
no, sir.
Okay, good. Any other else? Anyone else?
Yeah, hi. I am Kamal. Actually, I also tried Dynamo with some tutorial videos and all, but
Hmm.
I didn't understand how to implement that on Revit. And like actually, for the X and Y axis, the geometrical uh, that location and all, we used to set right with the nodes.
Hmm.
These and all I have tried, but I don't know how to implement on that in Revit. So
Hmm.
that is
Okay.
also difficult to understand, I feel.
Hmm. Okay, good. Guys, we have 20 more minutes. Later, I'm going to start something very interesting. Okay, so meanwhile, I want to take some inputs from you. Okay, so please open up your, the things. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else?
Hello. Yeah.
Come on.
Actually, wanted to know like how many programming language do we need to learn for this? Because
Okay.
I'm having bad experience with programming languages.
Okay. Okay. Any other? Come on. Come on. Keep on asking me questions. You'll get a best answers in this.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Tell me, Anwar.
Yeah. So actually, Dynamo for automation, Dynamo is enough, or we need to learn the C Sharp, Python, Revit API, everything.
Okay, good. I'll
Yeah,
explain you
I have
this.
also. Hi, sir. This is Subhan. I have also the same question. Actually,
Hmm.
in the BIM automation, whereas I came from Saudi Arabia. I'm working in Saudi Arabia in BIM from the last
Hmm.
2 years.
Hmm.
Actually, here. Sorry for the disturbance.
No, that's
Uh,
not.
yeah. So here, these guys are. They are enhancing the 3D model with the use of Dynamo, and as well as for the programming language, they are using like the Python. Whereas my question is, with the use of Python, also we're getting into the programming language as well as Dynamo learning. So they are correlated. I just want to ask this.
Hmm.
So if it is correlated, so we have to learn these two with the language and the Dynamo.
Hmm. Okay, good. The same question, similar question again. Okay, good. I'll explain. Any other?
Actually, one more question. Like
Hmm.
my job ends on 8 p.m., right? So what
Hmm.
will be the time of the classes?
I'll explain that later. I mean, for now, it's
Okay.
8:30 to 10:30 in Indian timings, bro. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you're from Saudi, it will be 6 o'clock. And if you're from Dubai, it will be 7 o'clock. Okay.
Sir,
Am I
I'm
clear?
from Malaysia.
And you're from Malaysia. Okay. In that case, I don't know the exact time zone, but in Indian timings, it is 8:30, 8:30, ma'am. Okay.
Okay,
Clear?
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So, I mean, I have heard about this. I mean, I heard this many times. How many languages that I supposed to learn to become an expert? There are three different levels, bro. Okay. So the first level is, I mean, which one you have to learn? Can you guys give a wild guess? Which language you're supposed to start with? I mean, option A or option B or option C? Come on, Jaldi.
So I was guessing like the Python is necessary from the programming and for the add-ins
Hmm.
for any Revit add-ins.
Hmm.
My wild guess actually.
Hmm.
So
option A is fine for me.
Option B and C seems like a good one, but the B will be right because starting from the one which is having the clear notes and everything, Dynamo will be a good approach in my perspective. And in the option B, I think Revit API should be come after the C sharp or simultaneously we need to learn. Don't know, but I'm discussing.
Okay.
Yes, exactly
So
the same. Option B.
you picking option B, correct?
Yeah, option B. Yes.
Option B. Option B. Good, good, good. Actually, yeah, it's true. I mean, we generally don't require any coding knowledge to start learning this. Okay, to learn Dynamo, this is actually not a programming, bro. It's clearly written, it's a visual programming. So visual programming in the sense we have a concept where even a person who doesn't know anything about the coding, he can program something by understanding the visual blocks. By understanding the visual blocks. What do you mean by visual blocks? For example, if I want to create a sheets and I went to a developer who is actually in my team, so he'll write around like 50 to 100 lines of a code. So if you execute it correctly, then it will create a sheets. If you just simply connect an Excel to that, then it will create the sheets. But how? Then, if you ask me, I mean, you have to understand the code. But if I ask something, this is a library where I can find everything. You just ask like, I want to create a sheets. Type create and sheets. Don't ask, I mean, you no need to write, I want to create. You don't have to write. I want to create, 1,000 sheets. 1,000 sheets. What is the processor? What is the processor? What is a processor? You no need to ask like this. So you have to shorten this. I mean, if this is your task, consider if this is your task. In this, you have to find the two important things. I mean, you have to understand this, everyone. Okay, I'm revealing some sort of, the coding, I mean, the training secrets in our demonstrations. Okay, so you have to find out which is the object and which is the subject. In every code, in every program, in every function, programming in the sense, there will be some sort of a functions. So these functions required some objects. So what are you trying to play with? I want to play with a mobile phone. I want to play with a electrical equipment. I want to play with a cable tray. I want to play with some documentation like annotation. So I want to play with a tag. I want to play with a workset. I want to play with so and so. These things we call it as an object. So do we have any Revit terms like that here in this? Do you have any Revit terms like any kind of word which is
Sheets.
matching? Sheets, correct? Find out. So sheet is a object now. So sheet is an object. Object is a sheet. Okay, now second one is like I want to do that. What do you want? I want to create something. I want to move something. I want to delete something. I want to rename. I want to change the offset. I want to change the level. I want to make something. I want to create something. So, did you find any similarities in all the statements have passed now? Did you
Rename.
find rename? What else? Come on. What else do you find? Rename, move, delete. What else? Change.
Levels.
Levels. Okay, no, level is an object. So what do we call this? Actually, we call it as a verbs. Correct? They are a sort of an actions actually. Correct? They are
Yeah,
they are action. They are
non-graphical data.
actions. Sorry, non-graphical data only, but they are actually in actions. So you are trying to play with something. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
There are actions. So are there any actions in this?
No,
Are
sir,
there
object.
actions? Huh?
This
Are
sheet
there
one.
any? Sheet is an object.
Yes.
What is the subject here?
Here the action.
Move.
Here it's a move. Do you have any actions here?
Create.
No.
Very good. So create is an action, correct?
Yes,
We
sir.
want to create something.
Yes.
We want to create something. Okay, create.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like create, set. Okay, and what else we have? Come on, tell me. Duplicate. Huh?
Duplicate.
Correct. Set, offset, offset. These all are called sort of an actions. So these actions we'll call it as a these option actions will call as a subject, and here it is on create. Now
Create.
I have to write these two. My object is I want to play with the sheet. I want to play with the sheet, and what is the action? Create.
Create.
Simple. That's it. You'll find most of the nodes here. You'll find the most of the nodes here. Let's see. Create report. Now, which is showing me around like 20 to 30 nodes on the left hand side. But mostly there are only 2 or 3 nodes which is exactly matching your requirement. Which is exactly matching your requirement. Okay, so let me show you how it is exactly to be found. Okay, you have to read in a 3 parts, bro. I mean, in this node library, we have actually 3 parts. Okay, we have a 3 parts actually. So what is the first part is? So this is the first part, and this is the second part, and this is the third part. It's a first part, second part, third part. See, first two, I mean 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this is like an L shape. If you are good at playing chess, at least know how the chess works. Horse strategy. Horse strategy. L shape. Okay. So draw an L, draw an L, draw an L, draw L, draw an L shape. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So try to understand. If why you are teaching me all this? There is a strategy called 1, 2, 3. So write it in a way. You have to understand there is a concept called 2 dash 1. Okay. Generally, we have to reverse it. 3.2.1. Don't read it as a 1, 2, 3. Read it as a 3, 2, 1. So in this, you can ignore the third part. You can ignore the third part. So second part is going to be like a object, what you're trying to play with. And the first part is actually going to be like a function, like a subject. Guys, are you clear? So
Yes,
this
sir.
is actually second one, 2, and this is actually 1. So if you want to, create something, 2.1. Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yeah,
So
yes.
I mean, I don't want you to understand everything this since it's not a training. It is just a demonstration. I want to add some value to this demo. Since like you're, uh, I mean, you may have girlfriends or you're already married. Still you're, spending some time on this workshop. So I want to make this more productive for you. Okay, I mean, I'm not sure whether how many of you are joining into the training. Okay, so if you're interested, we are about to start this 64th batch in a couple of days. Okay, so we have opened the registrations. Please enroll as early as possible. Otherwise, I mean, the next batch will take a lot of time. I mean, that we'll discuss later. Okay, first let me get into this. So 2.1, it means sheet dot create, sheet create. So let me type sheet create. Okay, fine. Which is the sheet here? Is this a sheet? No, it's a window. Correct?
Yeah.
It's a window. Correct? So don't pick this node at all. And can I pick this? No. Why? Because it is a line style. So this is not the right node. Actually, I'm looking for. Can I pick this? It's playing with the sheets.
Yeah.
Guys, are you
Yes.
clear? Correct,
Yes, sir.
no?
Yes.
So I have to
Yeah.
open this. Don't click on this, click on a create. So this node will help you to play with creating the sheets. And again, let me look. I mean, there are generally I've seen now most of the people, you guys, you only accept a grade with. I've been watching YouTube and exactly cloning the things. There is a reason if you have help, if you're genuine in the discussions, as a tutor, as a mentor, I'm not actually tutor, I'm a mentor. Okay. So there is a difference between tutor and mentor. I'm a mentor. I love to say as a mentor instead of a tutor. Okay, mentor will never misguide anyone. If you go and check with my reviews, they don't say me as a mentor. I mean, sorry, they don't say me as a tutor. They say that the best mentoring is an academy, and we have sent the candidates to most of the companies with zero profit. Understand? A few companies do charge
Yes, sir.
some X amount on the candidates, but we don't charge that. That is the reason we have more people. I mean, if you got trained, it's my responsibility to place you in the best companies with the best hike. Don't expect 10% or 15% hike like you general switches. Seriously, if you are ready to switch, they may pay you 10% or 15%. If you are expecting 10 to 15, trust me, you're like donkey itself. So don't take it in a negative way. So you have if you change a company, either be loyal to the same company or else if you're switching, get the best positions and leave. You may have your personal reasons like switching, like which is close to your hometown or something. But how many days you'll be there for a same position, the same into the same, change the companies, but change the designations, don't change the companies. Change your designation. That makes you more, add a more value to your CV or something. If you say something like, keep on changing the roles. Don't do the same stupid stuff for years and years. Understand? There is a guy who said today, who been there in this 9 years, but he's working as a modeler. He should not be a modeler for 9 years experience. I don't want to say his name here. Okay. So that's really bad thing because he's securing his positions. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. I don't say this generally. Okay. So there's nothing wrong in it, but keep on changing. You have to change your mindset first. Understand? Okay. Fine. So sheets create. Now, can I use this node to create a sheets?
No, no,
Tell
no,
me.
sir.
Everyone, tell me. Understand? Can I use this?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Can I use this?
Yeah, you, yeah,
No, sir.
use it.
Can I use this?
No,
No,
sir.
no,
No. Can I use
that's
this?
for
No, sir.
Russians. No,
Can I use this?
No,
no.
sir.
Um,
No one is there, sir.
Nothing else. No,
Yes, sir.
there is nothing. Can I use this? Can I use this?
Yes,
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 No.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, I think so.
Huh? Correct? No? Okay. Can I? Oh, you see, when I just clicked on it, it take me to a different place again. So don't click on a wrong stuff. So create sheet. Where is it exactly?
Top, top, top.
Top, huh? We crossed already?
Yes, sir. Third one.
No, not that one. We already placed it. Here it is. Create sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. That's it. So we have three set of nodes. Do the same action. Are you clear now? Guys, are you clear? So in a YouTube video, someone used this and you keep on finding this for the particular node. If you can't find, you simply change the video. You don't change the strategy. I've seen many people. They don't change the strategy. They change the video. Even in the same video, if the same person use this, then they'll change the third video. They'll skip it to the third video. How many videos you will skip like that? Doesn't make sense, no? Correct?
Yes, sir.
May I
So
ask one thing?
you have to find the similar node which exactly does the same thing. Guys,
May
are
I
you
ask
clear?
one thing?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear
Yes,
here?
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Huh? So, okay, so change the strategy. So these are three things I can play with. Now, what if I want to create a worksets? What if I want to create a worksets? I have my team has given me shared me an Excel file. In that Excel, I have around like 300 work sets. So I want to create all the 300 work sets at once. How? Same thing. Which is the action here? I mean, which is the object here? Come on again. Let me
Work set.
reframe the same sentence
Work set.
for you. Guys, you have to be confident. I want to create some, 300, some 300 work sets from an Excel, from an Excel. Okay, that's fine. From an Excel. Now, what are the objects? Tell me. What are the
Create.
objects in this?
Create.
Object, bro. Object.
Sorry, work set.
Object
Object
is
was
work
work
set.
set.
Object in
set.
the sense, the keywords which are part of a Revit.
Yes,
Which
sir.
one?
Work set.
Work sets. Correct? So, work set is going to be my object. Okay, perfect. So, what are the subject? I mean, do you have only one object in this? Hey, see, read it more clearly.
Excel.
Very
Excel is
good.
input, no, sir?
Excel is also a part of. I mean, if it's not a part of Revit one, but even
Yeah.
Excel is also. It means not if you want to play with the work sets, you want to play with an Excel as well. Is it clear?
Oh, yes, sir.
So work sets and Excel as well. So we have two objects in this. Okay, how many subjects we have here?
Create.
Very good. So I want to create this. This is just a basic brief, bro. Actually, I mean, it takes a lot of time to explain the same concept. It's not like a 5 minutes or 10 minutes concept. It needs 1.5 hours to explain all this. Is it clear, bro?
Yes,
So
sir.
in the
Yes, sir.
matter of 5 minutes, if you feel it's more productive, consider if I teach the same concept for 2 hours, how the way you never come back to me, Rajesh, I'm not able to find a note. Is it clear? So my
Yes, sir.
students will never come to me
Yes,
that
yes.
I'm not able to find something.
But
Understand?
Rajesh,
Yeah.
like now I'm trying for the library search, like you have written there the sheet create, but like the two words I'm writing simultaneously, like the sheet and create, nothing I can found here in Dynamo. Only with the
Okay,
create I
okay,
can
okay,
found.
okay. That's what I'm telling you. This is just a very basic stuff. I've told you in the initial state in the initial startup, we have total 6 strategies to find a node. Do you remember?
Yes.
To find a node actually. So this is not even one strategy out of it. I didn't explain the 6 strategies yet. If you couldn't find, you have to change this strategy completely.
But how
Okay,
is this possible? Like in your Dynamo, it's showing with the same
bro.
name, hundreds of.
I understand. I understand. That is what I'm telling you. There are different strategies and there are different reasons. Okay, nice question. Let me type it. Let me check. I mean, explain the same. So this sheets.create is coming from Dynamo. Okay, I mean, if
Okay.
you're going through any YouTube videos, I mean, you may get confused. Where is this actually coming from? Why is it's not there in my Dynamo? The third one, 1, 2, 3. Correct? No? L shape. So the third one, the dead end is, where is this actually coming from?
Dynamo.
So you have to install the Dynamo package. Are you clear, bro?
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
got it.
Now, so second one is, where is it coming from?
Rhythm.
Very good. So if I scroll down, where is this coming from?
Genius loop.
Simple. So if I go to the packages, search for package. So here it will show you all this. I mean, you have to, you know, I mean, while you're watching YouTube, just type Dyna MEP. So you
Maybe.
found something. But if you install the wrong version of it, then even though you have installed the Dyna MEP, it won't work for you.
Oh.
Are you clear? See, which is showing me Dynamo,
So,
which is already installed, and still it is asking me to install. Why? That is the reason. Okay, and if you ask me rhythm, I'll type RHYTHM. So only teaching this packages itself, installing the packages takes 2 hours, bro. It is just matter of 1 minute. It's just like one single click installing. But this takes almost 2 hours to explain to everyone. The reason, if
And
you install a wrong
does that
package,
package downloading thing does not work in the cracked version of the Revit?
don't expect every single every single thing in the demonstration, bro. I mean, there is a dedicated training for it. Okay.
Okay.
So let's make it as a demonstration only, not the training part. Okay. Otherwise, I won't let you leave for the whole night. Okay. Okay. Clear. So
Rajesh,
just make
I
it.
have a question.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, so
It works, bro. Mm.
in your training, you will make us learn from the very basic as a beginner, right?
Zero,
Like
bro. Very
from
zero. Trust
zero, right?
me. Very zero.
Okay.
I mean, if you ask me, you will say me like, why do you have to teach me all this from the zero? You will say that. Seriously. Okay. Actually, one of the concept I'm teaching you, this is actually fifth day of the training. Consider if I'm teaching you the basic,
Mm-hmm.
the fifth day of this, I mean, consider how the first session till the fourth session would be. Understand? Okay. So, and my general statement I used to give in every demonstration, you will be able to write your own script on the fourth day. And it's my promise. Understand? Okay. So, because I respect your time. I mean, working for 8 hours and come and sit for the 2.5 hours isn't a small thing. I respect you. And this is not my first batch. It's a 64th batch. Understand?
How
Okay.
long does one batch goes? What's the time?
Don't ask me for the deadline. It may take 2 years. I mean, it may take 1 year. It may take 2 months. Understand? Until unless everyone understands the concept, I don't end the training. Is it clear, bro?
Why I'm asking this is
Two,
because
one, I mean, 1 month, 40, I mean, 1 month, 15 days, bro.
1 month,
Consider.
15 days. So
Okay?
why I'm asking this
I know
because
you have to stick here.
currently, yeah, because currently I'm going with some project and it takes about 12 hours to 13, 14 hours a day with my schedule in office. So it might not be possible me to connect in the current going batch, but might be the next I would be able to enroll.
Hmm.
So that is the issue with me.
Hmm. Okay, fine. You decide. Yeah, come on, Prithvi. You have a question. Come on, Prithvi. Prithvi, mute. Yeah.
For the last 15 minutes, I've been facing the network issues. So it is quite difficult for me to concentrate. So how do I get the recording?
I'll share it in the group, bro. Don't worry. Okay? No,
Sure.
no.
It is
Yeah.
quite difficult for me
Doesn't
to.
mean, I mean, if I say this, everyone will leave now. See, one person has
No, no.
already left. Okay, so that is the reason I generally say I don't share this. If people leave, if I say people are leaving, I don't share this recorded video. I'm seriously saying this. Okay? Come on.
Being online
Well, if
should
there are
be
network issues,
easy
that's
to.
fine, but people intentionally leaving, I don't share with. Okay? Fine. Come on.
Sure.
Any other questions, bro? See, the concept which I'm actually teaching, that's just not even, it's very basic, bro. Consider me, I mean, I mean, generally, I love teaching. Generally, I went to I mean, my personal life is, I generally connected to, the kids mostly. So I love the spoon feeding. I generally went to orphans and talked to them, asking like, giving some sort of a, personal, no cold water. Okay. So if I connect, I mean, I'll connect to them personally and, giving some sort of, things. It was personally connected. Even I was implementing the same in the training as well. So that is the reason the way I was habituated to train, whether you're a manager or you are a CEO of a company or you're a modeler, I do love to teach in a spoon feed style. So there are no other words to say than this. Spoon feeding is the I mean, if you're a slow learner, my target will be you. Is it clear? Because fast learners can, anyways, they can understand. I mean, teaching a slow learner is the toughest thing. So I do target the
Rajesh,
slow. Huh.
yeah, do we need to learn Python for this or
No
how
need,
it is?
bro. Come out of the stupid brain completely. Take the Python out completely. Understand? So in level one, we are not even writing a single line of a code. There are 3 different strategies, bro. As I said, there are 3 different levels. Okay.
Yeah.
There are 3 different levels actually. Let me explain what are those. You have to understand this. The 3 different levels. So level one, we don't even play with the code. I mean, it's 90% of Dynamo and 10% of code. That too, we called it as a low level coding. Low level coding. What do you mean by low level coding? It looks like a coding, but it is not a coding part. Understand? Okay. So, I mean, generally, if you ask me what do you mean by low level coding, if you want me to write this, I'll write like Dyna MEP, Dyna MEP dot sheets dot create. That's it. Is it clear? Open and close the bracket. What it is actually expecting, connect it to it. Guys, are you clear? So we have most of the code. How do you have to write the code? You have within this blocks itself. This is called low level coding. For example, let me show you some very basic stuff from some package. Okay. See, I mean, when I hover the cursor on this, okay, actually Dynamo itself, um, how would I say that? Dynamo is super easy. I mean, the way you look into it may be scaring you. I mean, people used to say, "Arey, Dynamo is very tough. Arey, don't let into it. Otherwise, you'll become mad." Don't listen to any kind of, become act like a deaf frog who doesn't, hear anything. So act like a deaf frog. Seriously. Okay. So to become a Dynamo expert, Dynamo is a very basic tool. I mean, to become an expert, if you have the basic concepts of how it exactly work, you will become a hero. And who will teach you the basics? They're not basics actually. And we don't have I mean, it doesn't mean I'm teaching you basics here. We don't have a basic or intermediate or expert level courses. If I'm teaching something, um, it will be I mean, it completely an expert level course. So we don't have a basic level or intermediate level. I don't teach this kind of a chupa chupa training. If I'm teaching you, I'll put my entire soul in the training. Understand? I'll be keep on following you, and you can call me anytime. Okay. I mean, if you're from different regions, even I'll wake up at 4 o'clock uh, at Brahma Muhurta for some time. I mean, some days I'll just wake up and I'll check if there are any questions and I'll help you out. I'll just send an audio message. So I can respond to you even after 5 years also. If you text me, I'll respond that this is the solution. This is the what. Okay, fine. So Dynamo is a very basic tool, bro. Most of the hints you have in the Dynamo where you may not notice that, because here, as I said, like when you're searching for something, the progress you have to read a note. I have explained now. I've explained now, so that now you can start finding the notes at least with 10% of knowledge. Correct? Correct? No? If you while you're trying to place the note from now on, you will apply some common sense. Okay, I want to play with this object, and this is a subject. Am I right or not?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Can you?
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
So there are thousands
Yes,
of
sir.
tips in my training. There are thousands of tips in my training. I mean, if you have all these tips, I've learned for many years. It took many years for me to learn. So now you're getting as a package, completely with a box, packing of box kind of. Okay. So when I hover the cursor on this, it is trying to give you a hint. Unix time is a number of seconds since 1st January 1970. Okay, actually it is taking from 1970. Okay. And in the next line, which is actually saying int, it is integer. The basic stuff is, I mean, you have to understand what is an integer. If you understand integer, oh, that is expecting a number. So you will immediately place a number node. It's clearly, there is a hint actually. Okay, let me write down my number 9160567890. When I connect this to this, It's giving me April 15, 2260. Okay, this is actually a 90% of Dynamo part of it. But if you ask me what is a low level coding, I'm sorry, how do you write the same thing in the coding part? Let me show you. So where it is actually coming from? Where is this from Unix time coming from? Date times. Where is this date times coming from? Core. Where is the core coming from? Archilab. Am I right, guys? Am I
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay, now let me break it down again. Archilab in the core,
Or
in the date times, from Unix time. Correct, no?
yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me write it the same thing again. Archilab, here, CHI. And case sensitive, huh? I mean, you can't write capital A, capital L, something like exactly whatever it is there. Archilab, put a dot next to it. And then what? I mean, where should I enter? Into the core. Correct?
Core.
Core and put a dot and then
Date times
date times, put a dot and then see
from
what are
Unix
the
time.
options I have here from Unix time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you clear here now?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear? So this is actually low level coding. It is not a Python. Go and talk to any person who knows Python. They said it's not a Python, bro. It looks like very easy than Python. The reason, trust me, to step into the next level of learning, you have to be very strong in the root. I mean, like the foundations. So I'm teaching you the foundations here. You have to understand the roots, where are actually they're coming from. Understand? Okay. So this is called low level of coding. Okay. Can you please check whether, I mean, can you please show me whether it's working? When you open the bracket, it is asking from Unix time is expecting here, and it is an integer format 9160567890. Open and close the bracket. It returns the same thing, April 15, 2262. Guys, clear? Guys, clear? Is this clear? This is low level of coding. Okay. And now, what else that you are going to learn in the level 1? After this, you are going to play with, you are going to learn Dynamo geometry. What do you mean by geometry, Rajesh? For example, if you are from structural background, let me show you something. Guys, you are not sleeping, right?
No,
Huh?
sir.
Feeling
No,
bored?
sir. No.
No, no,
No.
sir.
Okay, good.
Hello.
So, yeah, come on, tell me.
Yeah, actually, I'm not getting what that code was like 15 April. What it's showing exactly.
Forget
Sorry,
about
I'm
it.
not
It is just like a
understanding.
basic demonstration, bro. Most of the people don't understand what it is exactly. Okay, since it's not a
Yeah.
part
Yes,
of
sir.
a Revit, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't play with any Revit
Yeah.
elements, no. So,
Mm.
I mean, I just want to show how the code works. Simple.
Okay.
Okay, don't get confused. I'll show you how. I mean, if I want to create a sheets, how do I use this and how do I use
Okay.
this? If I
Okay.
want
Got
to
it.
create some multiple elements, how do we play with the nodes and how do we
Mm-hmm.
convert that into the code? Okay,
Okay.
they are
Yeah.
somehow lengthy. That is the reason I didn't explain. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
clear
Yeah.
now? Okay, we'll see that, and we'll see. I mean, let's make tomorrow session more engaging. No, idiotic, explanations. Nothing like 2 days. Okay, let's make it. I mean, you just come up with your questions. Let me show you every single thing whether it can be done. You'll come to know tomorrow, like how the real Dynamo works. Huh?
Okay.
Clear now?
Got it.
So we have 45 minutes, 40 minutes more. Let's make it more productive. Clear no?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So where we are, what I'm discussing about? Huh,
On the right.
geometry. Geometry. So point dot by coordinates. What do you mean by point dot by coordinates? For example, I'll take something out of it. For example, if I'm from nice. I can take this. If you notice, there is a curve here. Mm, okay. Can I take the same example again? No. Let me create something new. A new project. Structural template. let me show. See, it doesn't mean like we can't do some sort of things for architecture, like electrical or MEP. I'm from electrical background, okay, but I'm a Dynamo expert and I can do most of the things which the architecture and structure can. Understand? It doesn't mean like why I'm showing you all this. It means automation doesn't have any discipline specific. Okay, you can, I mean, if you are into the automation, even MEP people will come to you, architecture will come and sit next to you, and structure also will come and sit next to you and ask them to, they'll ask you to do that, this, and you have a very, very special seat in your company. Trust me, if you're expecting this, I mean, generally, I I was expected that in every companies. If you ask me something, I mean, if you've seen my profile on my LinkedIn, when I started as a CAD draftsman, I didn't switch into the next company as a CAD draftsman. Directly switched into the BIM as a modeler, junior modeler, and then senior modeler. Within just matter of 1 year, I switched to the senior. So in this 1 year, I have learned most of the things. So my strategy was something different at that point of time. I used to be very, very like a greedy. I don't even like to talk to my, you know, the other modelers who sit next to me. Seriously, I directly talk to the person who leads me exactly, like a senior modelers, sit with them and going to the parties with them and asking them how it exactly works. Okay. And finally, if they reveal something, I started learning those. And again, if I'm into the senior modeling, no, with the senior modelers, again, directly with the coordinators. What did you learn? How did you step into this? If you see my thing, I don't know even how did I step into this uh, teaching field. Frankly, because of my wife. Okay. So she initiated this company, I mean, this Bimera idea. Now that time I felt like I was not fit to this teaching, but now I'm literally I'm enjoying, teaching the people and sending the candidates into the companies with the best. There was a magic I'm feeling every time. Understand? Okay, fine. So, automation, I mean, you have to see the same thing, bro. Don't change, companies for the same designations. I say that I have got, I mean, just a small intro of mine. Again, I've got a job offer from the Jacobs, Gurgaon. So I was joined there and my salary was like 89,000. I used to automate. I mean, there it was just like a coordinator from senior modeler from Atkins to directly Jacobs as a coordinator. So they offered me 89,000 INR with additional perks. There are many. Okay, but it looks like a government office, and I felt like even though I like just like a coordinator, I felt something missing. Then at the same time, I have attended for a company ACOM including the coordinator with the automation, there is a chance. So I felt this makes sense. The salary was 72,000. Do you generally uh, pick the 72,000 one? I mean, if someone is offering 89,000, huh? No, right? Anyone do that? There are few people who can
Yeah.
do this. Huh? Anyone can do that. But I did it. I mean, there are
I
few
did.
people, very good. If you can do that, I can I can confidently say that you have a bright future because work for the designation. Okay, the designation makes more sense. With not even 9 months, I've gotten another offer in Qatar with a best package only because of the automation role. Understand? So this is how it is. So whatever I have lost, I mean, I have sacrificed that 12,000 or 17,000 something. It was came back to me in terms of just in 1 month itself. So that's the power of the designation. Don't compromise at your, the designation at all. Compromise at your salary. Let it, it'll definitely come back. Don't compromise at designations. Okay, fine. This is not a what do you say that psychology kind of thing. Okay, it's not that kind of a training or demonstration. Let me. So I just want to create like point dot by coordinates. Okay, so point dot by coordinates. I have point. Can you see the point which is placed now? Huh?
Yeah.
So let me
Yes.
copy one more point. Let me move this point to somewhere. Control V. So I have another point. I'll just have another point. Control V, like switching from graph to 3D. Amo, where are you? Here. Move it to this. Okay. Now I have all this. Control L. So this, I say Y value is 0 and X value. Which point is this? This one. 15. Okay. And this is a second one, no? So this point, X value supposed to be 20 and Z value is supposed to be 20. And this value, let's make it 40. Okay, perfect. If I can see that, I have placed some sort of a triangle shape, correct? No. Nubs come by points. Nubs come by points. Okay. So list create. So what is this actual geometry? I mean, if you ask me something like what I'm going to learn in this, so I have a curve. Let's decrease the number. Okay, I'm sorry. Is it different? Just in decrease now. Okay, perfect. Now this is. So what I can do here, like let's make it right. What happened, bro? Come on. So parametric complex geometries. Let me show you something. You can create these kind of, these kind of, architecture designs. So these kind of,
Yes, sir.
and these kind of designs. Okay. And, you can design this kind of, and this one, architectural geometries, bro. Architectural geometry. So you can design these kind of, and this kind of, understand, for example, Dubai, I mean, you can create these kind of, understand. So these kind of concepts that you're going to learn in the dynamo geometry. Okay. And how it is going to help an NEP people, for example, where there is a wall opening. So where there is a clash with a wall in the duct, you want to place a wall opening over there. So you need a point. And if you have a clash coordination script, so at that XYZ point, I need a wall opening over there. So this clash report either generates from the Navisworks or else within the Revit. So if there is an opening, if there is a clash, I need an opening over there. How do you exactly place it? Okay, for example, where is the pen? If this is a duct, if it's passing through a wall, and if this is a wall, so it should not exactly open the same size of wall opening. So we need like 25 mm distance here. We need 25 mm here, and we need 25 mm above, and we need some either base or 25 mm for the duct insulation or something. Correct? So how does the script knows the opening size? So this duct opening, the wall opening size has to be taken the input from the duct sizes. If this is like 300 into 300, okay, so that has to add like 325 into 325. Guys, are you clear? Or else like 350 into 350.
350, 350, sir.
350 to 350 because 25
Yes,
above,
sir.
25 below. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So 350 to 350. How it comes? So this is actually geometry. The entire information has to be taken from the geometrical elements. Okay. So this kind of a things that you're going to learn in a and tomorrow I'm going to present you all this. Tomorrow I'm going to present you all this. I don't know how many of you are going to attend. I think
Hello.
Sunday you mostly come on, Rohit.
Yeah. Actually, rather than providing the coordinates, if we just do the like wherever a duct is penetrating the wall, can we add that location only and builder work will be placed that way?
You
That
can
can
do
be
that
done, right?
directly. There are many strategies, bro. There is not a one strategy to play with. You can play in your own style. Clear?
Yeah.
You can plan in our own style. This is coordinate system actually. Geometry.
One
Come.
more query, like there are people who are doing add-ins in Revit. So will we be able to do that also by this?
That's what
Like,
I'm going to explain you in just couple of minutes.
okay,
I'll
sure.
explain you. Okay, what are the things that you can do with the Dynamo and what are the things you can't do with the Dynamo? You must know this. Okay.
Yeah.
So X translation, I need a Y 0 to 15 or else like let's say 30. Let's step off 5. Okay, when I connect this, I can see somewhere. Guys, are you clear? So let's make it 15. So I can see more than that. Now I want to convert this into a elements like structural framing. I have to set the project units. Okay, now structural framing types. BIM by count. See, I'm not doing this with any kind of experience, bro. It's purely technique. If I'm able to find a node, immediately, there is a technique behind it. Okay, there's a technique behind it. See, it's very simple, as I told you. So what I want to play with, structural framing. So I need a structural framing types. I just connected all the structural framings now. And what do you mean by curve? So I want you to create based on the curves. So I have a curves here. So I just applied some similar stuff. If you ask me, I want to create an UMS curve. We call this as an UMS curve. And you have a points. So I have a list of points and I want to connect this. If you apply the same strategy which I've explained earlier, list create. I have a multiple objects. I have multiple nodes. I want you to create a list. Guys, are you clear? Are you clear?
Clear,
The
sir.
same strategy, but I
Yes,
don't.
sir.
What is
Yes,
the
sir.
purpose of list create?
It means like, this is expecting multiple points, bro. If I connect a single point to this, see, I can't connect the next point to this because the first one will be disconnected.
Okay. All
That is the
data will
reason.
be joined here.
Exactly. So the 3 points will be connected to this, and this is accepting multiple points. Clear, no? Okay.
Okay, sir.
So that's what I mean. You'll come to learn all those in the training part. Okay. Now when I connected this curves and it is expecting a level, so I have to connect the levels. It's very simple. Frankly, trust me.
Level 1.
Don't get levels to this and structural framing. I'll pick some random element. I'm not from structural background. Um, Consider it has placed something. Yep. Can I check in 3D? Can you see those now?
Yes.
And they are elements. And I have the elements like circular hollow sections.
Circle.
Okay. And I can play with these elements. I can move it with the help of it. Is it clear?
So we can change the circular structural framing to another type.
Changed immediately. You can see that the structural shape. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Are you clear
Okay,
now?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
this is the way you can do, the architectural stuff. And we have a lot to shown this. Actually, this is a geometry training. We'll explain you later. Okay. And this is these kind of things that you're going to learn in a geometry. And there is another one called design scripting. Design scripting. It's a part of, before you learn Python, these are foundations for complete, very in-depth foundations for before you step into the Python. Design scripting. This is called the design scripting, bro. This is called design scripting. Okay. And finally, very interesting one. Even though you are very good at Dynamo and you know how to play with design scripting and geometry, but still you may need me like in every, in every time. So I can't sit with you. I mean, if you ask me, I may be busy with something else. Like, I'm actually a director for 3 companies. Okay, I run 3 companies. Uh, I generally busy with most of the things. I mean, this training I don't teach in any other time apart from this 8:30 to 10:30. Okay. Well, so I want you, I know, like me exactly, like everyone needs Kumar, everyone needs Rajesh, who sits next beside and teach everything. So that is the reason I introduced AI with Dynamo. So for that reason, we have developed a platform which is called Vimera GPT. What's called Vimera? It means a company name, and GPT in the sense generative. How many of you know what is a GPT here? Huh? Generative?
Generative pro.
GPT abbreviation, full form. What is this? Retrained? Who
Retrain
is trained?
transformer.
I'm trained. So you are, you are going to be being with me. Okay, and I'll be with you. Understand? I'll be with you all the time. So I have kept most of the LLM models in it. And the way you ask, someone in today's demonstration said like I have very bad experience asking ChatGPT. I don't know who, I mean, the person name. So that comes with only, I mean, for example, if you go and ask your mom in a wrong way, you'll get the wrong product. Is it clear? I mean, if you want something, you have to be tell her very clearly, I need this, I mean, generally, even if you go for to have something, I ordered lollipop, but I said I didn't say anything specifically. So the guy, brought a wet one, but actually I needed dry one. So how do you exactly convey that specific thing? So those specific things needs actually there are some sort of thumb rules even AI as well. I'm going to show you how to create a script with the help of ChatGPT tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow's session at all. Understand? Is it clear? Stop watching YouTube videos now from now on. They're not clear at all. Okay. Instead, come and learn this with the AI. Tomorrow I'm going to show you a basic example. Okay. Guys, clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear everyone?
Yeah.
If you are
Yes, sir.
interested to understand these kind of strategies, you must be there tomorrow. Okay. Even, I'm I do quite busy, but still, why do you have to spend time on the weekends instead of spending with the family? Not for the business sake. Okay. I mean, my clients are asking for the people. I mean, every day I'm getting mails. Rajesh, do you have any persons who have been trained? I'll consider this at least like 30 to 40% hike, and then I'll take them because they know, because I have trained most of the BIM managers in 2019, 20 for free of cost completely. Almost 30 to 45 managers are there. I've trained because that is the reason. I mean, if I contact them, I mean, do I check with them like, do you have any openings on automation? They first knock my door itself. That is the way I generally do this. Understand? Okay. So nowadays I'm not doing it for free at all. Okay. So to expand a business, I have done that act. Okay. Well, so now they keep on knocking. I mean, every day I get an email. It's like I need these people. Okay, and I know how many of you have been watching, I mean, we look into it, or our WhatsApp groups. I have posted a number of job posts on the automation, and trust me, they are very, very high paid. They're not exactly paying like the modeler or a coordinator. Okay, well, so role, the tone and style and action. I simply call it as a star, star strategy. Okay, S in the sense style, T in the sense tone, E in the sense action, R in the sense role. Thumb rule, the best thumb rule. How do you ask it and how it works? I'll show you tomorrow. This is called actually a prompt engineering, bro. Prompt engineering in the sense the question engineering. Prompt is nothing but a question. You should know how to ask a question. If you're asking something bad, it obviously gives the bad results. Clear, everyone? Clear,
Yes, sir.
everyone? So let's
Okay, sir.
see how to ask a chat GPT. If you don't have an access to a BIM or a GPT, implement the same strategies in the chat GPT. Let's see how it will give you the bad results. Huh? Clear, no? Clear, everyone? Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. So we'll see that tomorrow. Fine. This is the AI with the Dynamo, bro. Trust me, this is going to be um, because I have generally we are acting like a hiring partner for most of the people. If you ask them, they said like I have a 2 years of experience in this Dynamo. I mean, they actually self-learned. So I appreciate like self-learn because I'm also like a self-learner. I have faced many troubles, but compared to others, like, I mean, not saying proudly, I'm a fast learner. I'm very, very quick learner. Since I have faced many issues, okay, I used to sacrifice most of the hours. I was very new to the Dynamo. At the same time, I got a girlfriend. So, with whom I have to spend either Dynamo or like my girlfriend. So I used to sacrifice my time with my personal and sit on it. Okay. Unfortunately, she was my wife. I mean, she's my wife now. And okay, anyways, that's different story. We'll have this fun in my training part. We'll thoroughly enjoy. We are going to discuss our personal things as well. Okay, for fun part. Okay,
Hello.
fine. So this is the level one, and level two is API, bro. Revit API. Revit API. Revit API. Okay, few people say, Rajesh, if I learn Revit API, I can create an add-ins. Few people say like Revit API, you can't create an add-ins. Both statements are true. Both statements are true. Revit API, you can create an add-ins, but you can't even create an add-ins. Revit API with Python, Revit API with C Sharp. The reason, which one you have to go with, I generally prefer like a Python itself. Prefer Python because since like you're not from the coding background, this is going to be, I'll be teaching you the Python first, very, very basic. Trust me, if I'm taking, uh, I'll be treat you like 3 years or 5 years kid here, but I'll treat you like a newborn baby. The reason you are into the coding, it means the way I take the care, that's 3 times more than the level one training. Here you will understand every single thing, even though I take like 60-65 hours. But here I can finish the same training even in the 10 hours also. But why should I waste your 65 hours? Let me mute everyone. Huh? Why should I waste your 60-65 hours? Not for any sake. Understand? Because I want you to understand everything from the basic, from the zero. You shouldn't come to me and ask like, Rajesh, why didn't you teach this concept? So far, there is no even a single complaint. Rajesh, you forgot this concept. No. If until unless if the Dynamo has introduced a new thing, new feature released in it, then I'll make a video and I'll add it to your playlist, even if it's 2 years year. I mean, 2 years later also you will keep on getting the videos and you will be prompted. You will be informed that there is a new video added. I mean, if you want to if you want to come and attend live, come and have it. And those things will be happened on the weekends. So on a weekend sessions, we have around more than, that's not a go-to meeting. I'm sorry, it's not a Zoom platform. We have our own platform. You will be joining there. There are almost like 700 to 700 plus students will be added on the weekend sessions because they have, I mean, they're, you know, they're like almost like from 2019. Okay. So Revit API with Python. Why we have to learn this level 2, Rajesh? Dynamo is limited, bro. If you ask me, level 1 is very limited. Very limited. Okay. I don't want to say for any admissions, I can't say Dynamo can do the magical stuff. That's a false statement. I don't want to give any false statements at all. Okay. Uh, to be fact, uh, Dynamo is really an outdated concept. You're learning, I mean, you are here today, it means, and you're learning very outdated concept. Dynamo is not new and it's not a, updated one, very outdated. Now the current, which is, I mean, if you go and check with any companies, they are expecting, do you know API? Do you know geometry? API and geometry. This is the boom now. Okay, Dynamo everyone can play with since it's very easy. But the only thing is few people can identify the path of it, few people can't. And even though if they know what to go with, um, few people I say that they can't afford because they are new to the industry and they can't afford. It may take some time for them and they're taking time and they're extending and meanwhile they're learning it. Okay, if you are in the place of affording the training, trust me, you will never get this kind of an experience, and you will tell every single guy who connects to you and who asked about the Dynamo, you will refer my name. Trust me, that's what I want. Most of the students come through, mouth publicity only, not from the WhatsApp groups, not from anywhere. Mouth publicity. Understand? So I'm maintaining it. I'm maintaining that relationship even after the training as well. Okay, if you text me at exactly like 12 o'clock in the midnight, I'll sleep at like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So I'll definitely just put an audio message. Do that, bro. Do this. Okay. Okay, fine. So Revit API with Python, it's very limited now. And to break this, for example, I'll give you very clear. Um, for example, you have a clash with a duct and pipe. You have a clash with the duct and pipe, and it is showing, the pipe is actually hitting with a 10 ducts at the same time. So they are not actually the real clashes. They are like false clashes. So what is the true clash? The Dynamo will help you. So for doing those kind of things, level 2 is not required. To create a sheets, not required. To create worksets, not required. If you have some set of functions in the library, you don't need any pipe. I mean, you don't need an ABI. If you're struggling to find a node, you're struggling to find a function. If it is not there, you can't do it. You have to sit and write and your own code itself. To write the code, level 2 is required. Most of the companies required this only because I understand. Okay, so Python is super easy. Revit API with Python. And what is a C sharp? Well, we'll come to this. Level 3 is very complicated. I have trained more than 1900 plus candidates so far. If you ask me how many candidates that I trained, not even 1000, like which is close to 1000. Where 1900 candidates were within 1000 candidates. Understand? Okay, since like there are several reasons they're going through individual, they can't afford because Dynamo training, level 1 training is 25K. 25K, and level 2 which is actually 35K. If you go with both at the same time, you're going to get like 45K, but everyone can't go with. Few people convert through a credit card or something and they'll convert into the EMIs, so that is completely fine. But when it comes to the level 3, it's 1.2 lakh. Now we change this to the 45K for recorded, 90K for live training. Live training. If you go with all these things, there is a special discount again. Okay, so this is very complicated. Not for the sake of this, once you're done with the level 2 training, you no need to look into this until the next uh, 1.5 year. Once you finish this level 2, you have to wait for some time and then come back. And I don't generally, if you have
How
enough
much
money,
duration, sir?
I'll explain. So if you have
Okay.
enough money and if you are ready to pay for it, still we won't accept you. We won't allow you into the training. So you have a very complicated assessment. You have to clear to step into the level 3. And in level 3, we can see maximum 2 or 3 people. And if you ask me how many people I have trained so far, not even 50 to 100. Not even 50 to 100. I'm not joking. But if you ask me which is the best one you love to explain, the level 3. I'm waiting for, the people who wants to be, into the level 3. Every BIM developer should be in the level 3 because the package they are going to offer, you can see 100%. Sometimes you may get like more than 100% hike. The reason you're not going to be in BIM anymore, you're changing your BIM to BIM IT. You're going to develop the add-ins. You can't develop an add-ins here. Add-ins here. So this is especially for like add-ins. Guys, do you know the difference now? Do you know the difference now? Because Revit is developed in the C# language. Not only Revit, all applications you are using will be developed in a C# itself. Not in the Python, not in the Dynamo, not in the visual programming. So they are developed in the C# language with .NET programming, interfaces, core technologies, and all this. So this is very, very complicated. Unfortunately, first I have learned this and then learn this and again learn this. Mine is a stupid learning anyways. Okay, so those are my experiences. Okay, fine. So are you clear with all the 3 levels, bro? Huh?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
clear? So
How
to
much
do
duration
this,
and course
very good.
of
This
level
takes
2
like
and level
45
3?
days. This takes 45 days. And if you ask me, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I won't leave you. I'll give you an assignments. Okay. Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 10:30. 10:30. Same thing. Okay. So Monday to Friday. And this takes like, 45 days again. 45 days again. 8:30 to 10 only. 8:30 to 10. Sometimes it may go till 10:30, but it is 1.5 hour a day. Okay. And it takes again 45 days. And then, if you ask me this, can't say it may take exactly 2 months because the way it may take 2.5 also. Let's consider 2 to 2.5. Simple, 2.5 months. Okay. Don't look for the level 3 for the add-on creation. Just go with this for now. Simple. You can automate n number of things. You don't say no that I can't do it if you're done with this training. Is it clear? If you can't do something with this, then this comes. Is it clear? I'll explain you what is the difference between level 1 and level 2 and level 3 in a training with the practical experiences. The only difference between why we have to go with missing of functions is the first reason. In Dynamo, you can't find most of the functions. In ABI, you'll find a lot of functions, to achieve. And the next one is like a runtime. Runtime. If I execute a script, for example, I want to develop, let's say I want to place 1,000 wall openings. If it takes, if it takes 1 minute, this will take 20 seconds. So it means faster. Okay, it almost like 3 times faster. More than that, not 20 seconds. Let's make it 10 seconds. 5 times faster. When it comes to this, you don't even in fraction of seconds, like point. Hey, Control Z. 0.005 seconds. It means it happens like a magic. This is called a runtime. That's the difference between the C sharp and this and this. If you are going to play with the 10,000, like elements, 10 minutes. In these 10 minutes, if you disturb the dynamo, you have to wait till you can go and bring a coffee and you can have a coffee break as well. But it will be done. You should leave a machine to execute that. And for suppose in meantime, if you disturb the process, so what do you mean by disturb the process? We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to show you the beginning mistakes you are doing exactly. Okay. And this takes like 100 seconds in the sense 1.5 minute. Let's say 1.5 minute. And this takes 2 to 3 seconds. Guys, do you see the difference? Huh? Do you see the difference? The
Yes,
reason
sir.
why what is the power of add-ins? That's
Yes,
because
sir.
of faster. Okay. And missing of functions. You may miss some sort of functions which cannot convert C# to the Python. So even though you'll miss something here. It means if you ask me clearly what is the percentage of automation I'm learning, with this, you are just only 60% of automation developer. You're not even automation developer here. You're just a Dynamo expert. So whenever you started writing the coding, then only you'll call it as an automation developer. And here you have breakthrough 80%, and you will become 100% developer here. Understand? But this 80% is more than enough to handle 90% of the things which we are playing on a daily routine. Guys, are you clear? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
clear, everyone? Huh? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
clear.
sir.
So this is
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
bro. And trust me, go and read our reviews without reviewing our. Recently I had an experience. Rajesh, I'm paying you. You don't backstab me, right? Arey, why should I backstab you? This is actually, there are some bad experiences in uh,
Previous. Yes, sir.
previous with your previous tutors. They may not come to your extent, and they may not teach you. They'll keep on going with their own flow. These things happens, but you won't see those things in my training at all. Okay, clear? So I'll treat you like the very basic, and the way I train, it'll be completely different. Okay, clear now? Clear, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to disturb your flow. Like when you said 45 days, Monday to Friday, that's 5 days a week. So
Hmm.
that is it like 9 weeks or just
Actually, the training's supposed to finish in 30 days, bro.
okay,
So
okay, okay. Including
30 days
weekends,
in
it
the
will be
sense,
45 like okay.
20 sessions, generally 5 days in a
Okay.
week, 4 weeks, so 20 sessions. But I know the students are really crazy. We
Yeah.
can't explain what is there in their mind. Few people come with 2 questions. If everyone come with the 2 questions, 2 into 30 students, 60 questions, 2 into 40 questions, colors, 80 questions in a day. When I'll take my session then? Correct, no? Correct?
Agreed. Agreed.
So,
Yes, sir.
trust me, but you will learn more than, the general training in the Q&A part. Because, you may have the same questions in your mind, but you don't know how to ask, or else you forget to ask. Huh? So those things will be asked by someone, and after clearing all this, you'll have a lot of things cleared from your brain. And trust me, Q&A is the best part of my training, and you'll have more Q&A sessions in my training. Clear now? Clear, bro? So that is the
Yes, sir.
reason I say generally, I want you to schedule, at least take a permission from your team members or your company. I need this time to learn. I'm learning this. I can't stay. You have to take a permission, or we'll schedule your training. Okay? That is the reason I say 45 days, but we generally finish in 35 days itself. Clear now? Just spend some time with me for 30 days. I'll show you, I'll take the inner person in you out. Trust me. Clear? Clear now?
Clear.
Okay. Good. So,
Thank
any questions? We have 7 minutes. And if not, if you don't have any questions, we'll join tomorrow And trust me, tomorrow is going to be a game-changing concept, which is using AI. Will come to know. Most of the students, even most of you, don't even join my training as well. You'll go and learn with the ChatGPT itself. Anyways, whatever, either you become a student or you will go by your own in the early stage. But learn in a positive, I mean, in a correct direction, bro. That's what I want. Clear, everyone?
Yeah,
Okay.
like
So,
yeah.
hmm.
Sorry, if you are opting for a combo like level 1 and 2, will there be any gap? I mean, if there will be any
Yeah.
gap, so
You
how
have a
long?
break.
So
See,
yeah,
generally, if you become, I mean, once we're done with the Dynamo training, so I'll give you a break and I'll give you some sort of an assignments. While there are around like 300 assignments, I'll be sharing you. Okay, so you can pick your own which suits you exactly, and you can try with the help of ChatGPT or with the help of, and you'll come to know the real challenges in the 30 days. So between level 1 and level 2, we have 30 to 40 days break again. Is it clear? Is it
yeah,
clear? So if you join this August batch, you have the level 2 training in the October or November. Got it?
okay,
Understand? So the people who joined in the February batch, they are having this APA batch now in the August. It's starting in the APA. February, March, April, May, June, July. 5 months. Why? Because I have to check with everyone. I have to check with everyone. Until unless I don't even start with. Is it clear? It doesn't mean you have paid me, I have to train you, even though you don't have that grip on the dynamo. See, I'm very particular, if you're spending if you're investing something on my training, I have to add a value to it. Clear, guys? Clear?
clear.
So, I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Okay?
I have.
Come on.
So, how many people that you are planning for a batch? That in this
30 to 40, bro.
30
30 to 40.
so
30 to
because
40. Mostly it will be 40. In case if it is getting delay, we can start with 30 people.
because we
So
think that
last batch it is 44 people. I mean the 63rd batch we have a 44. We were expected 30, but fortunately we got 44 people.
yeah, why
Okay.
I'm asking is I'm afraid of that, how long the course the period will take extend because you said that based on everyone. So everyone is important. So it has to be the same. So that's why okay, everyone needs to understand. That's why so many people.
Mm. Mm, 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 mm. So we have more students, it takes more batches, bro. And consider we don't have a end time for our training, bro. I mean, because I'm the head of this company. So, I mean, not completely. I'm just dealing with only training and placements. Financials, commercials, I'm not looking into it. And when it comes to the development part, I will be into it, and then there is a number. So I don't deal with any financial stuff. So when it comes to training and placements, I'll take care of. Okay, if there is one negative mark, my management will talk to me very rude. One of the head is my wife. Again, she won't leave me at all. She eats my brain like anything. Okay, so there are no heads on me, so there is no time limit for us. Until unless you understand, I won't leave you. Clear now? Clear now, bro?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Okay, so opt
One
for
more.
the batch because we are closing the registrations. We have only 10 seats left. Out of this 30, 40, when we have only 10 seats left. We obviously plan for 30 only, but if there are any chance, we can go for, I don't know, management said like just, we have only 10 seats left. So if you can't opt now, you have to wait for, and in the coming batches, I may not be the tutor again. There is one more guy who is exactly delivering like me. So he can be a part of this. Come on. Well, any questions, bro? Kishore, Anas, Pratap?
Yeah, I
Sir,
mean,
hello.
like Python and the C sharp, maybe it's a latter case, but still, I just wanted to understand, the Python and C sharp when you are teaching them with a broader usefulness, right? I mean, are only targeting for our own, Revit related automation requirements.
Nice question, bro. Nice question. Actually, in Python, we can use it for web development.
Yeah,
Correct?
Yeah.
If anyone say like Python, why you have to learn Python? We will be using it for web development. We will be using it for app development. Correct?
Yeah.
So there are n number of. So if you consider this Python will be like 20%, bro, up to hoops concept. Okay. And rest
Okay.
of the 80% they keep on changing the modules. So 80% web development modules are something different. And 80% these modules are for app development is something different. Okay, so what we are doing here, so I'm going to teach you only the Python up to hoops concept itself. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So rest this 80%, hold on, hoops concept. So this is Revit API. Are you clear, bro?
Okay.
Very clear? Actually, I have to explain all this in the training part. Since you asked me,
Okay.
if I don't answer, you consider this guy doesn't know anything.
No, no, no.
I don't want to add that stamp, so I'm just explaining. Okay, clear. Any questions? Any other
Yeah.
questions, anyone?
Sir,
I think that's
hello.
it. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Nice question, Anfish. Yeah. Come
Level
on,
3
Kamal,
fee.
Karthik.
Hello.
Anas, tell me.
Sir, 90K, it will be include level 1, 2, 3 fee.
Arey, please don't look into the level 3 for now, bro. That's very complicated. Trust me, like learning level 3. How many of you married here? And kids? Having kids? Mostly?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
No kids, but married, sir.
But okay. Okay. I mean, actually, level 2 is like, playing, I mean, handling a girlfriend, bro. Understand? Okay.
Okay.
Level 3 is like handling two kids at the same time, newborn kids. Understand? It's very, very
Okay,
toughest
sir.
part. I hope you understand. Okay. Very,
Okay, sir.
very, very, very good. Okay. So level 3, you have to be very keen. That is the reason I generally don't suggest level 3. If I see that you can't put an efforts on your time, on your learning, or if you can't able to manage your time, I mean, generally I don't take even admissions. Why do you have to waste your time and money? Huh? So I seen most of the people, level 1 and level 2 are more than enough for you. Clear now? So if you're still
Okay, sir.
doing really good, and if you keep on irritating me with the level 2 content, I'll immediately pull you. Arey Baba, come on, join this level 3. I have a client who is about to pay 25 lakhs per annum. Come and learn. So if you have started at least, I mean, in the initial stage itself, I mean, you can able to develop a very Buddha add-ins. They may pay you 25 lakhs. If you're really doing some complicated stuff, they may pay you more than 30 lakhs per annum. Okay, so there is a huge chance in the level 3 part. At the same time, you become mad. Understand? Okay, we'll discuss all this in the training part. Come on. Any questions, bro?
Do we
Arjun?
have, are we going to have some recordings also sessions? Because as I already told you that after 13 to 14 hours of the office timing, it might
Yeah,
not
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to
You'll have a recordings,
join.
Arjun. You have a recordings. I'll share it with you. See, as you know, these recordings access will be for limited time. Okay, it doesn't mean like, once you're done with the level 1 training and if you opt for the level 2, whenever you step into the level 2, you will never come back to level 1 again because you will realize that Dynamo is a useless. Whenever the level 2, once we're done with this Python, and whenever you start, stepping into the Revit API, you will blindly realize, okay, array, why did I learn this Dynamo then? Even though if you ask me which is the best way to learn Dynamo, I mean, so to become a BIM automation expert, I do suggest you directly level 2 itself. But if you have a coding experience already, I mean, knowledge, and whether you're able to, understand the coding, I generally don't suggest level 1. Why do you have to waste 25,000 again? You can directly sit into this level 2. Trust me, seriously. Because Dynamo is only for the beginners who doesn't know even zero about the coding. This is for them. If you're already good and you can understand up to OOPS concept, you can happily go through with the level 2. Don't invest your money unnecessarily. Understand? Okay? Clear, no? Clear, guys?
Hello.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, like for level 3, you said 25 lakh is the means package, average package. What about the level 2 then? What is the general means average package nowadays for that?
You can expect 40 to 70%, bro. Even there are few companies, they are ready to pay more than 70. There are. Okay. I mean, Buddha companies won't pay. They need someone team like, we mostly, if you have noticed, Bada companies in the sense they are, bringing like 200 crores of, annual turnover, 400 crores, 600 crores. These kind of a companies are ready to invest on you with a best hike. Okay, I mean, if you target like the companies, they are getting like 1 CR or 2 CR, they may offer you like 30 to 40%. It depends upon the place where you are. Is it clear, bro? Is it clear? Okay, so Autodesk is my dream company. When I used to work for a company as an automation developer, at the same time, a person who doesn't even have a skill like me, who is getting more than me actually, double than me. I was literally shocked. Wow, how did he select through a referral, through a connection, something, and he doesn't know anything. Understand? So, and he's getting more than that. So it completely our fate, bro. Is it clear? And luck also. I mean, completely luck. I mean, okay. So trust me. Since I have very good connections, I have almost 300 plus companies, uh, you know, in my hand now, and we are acting like a hiring partner for most of the companies. The only reason they are being in touch with me because I don't charge. I simply send the candidates who needs the best qualified candidates directly, into the companies without being charged anything. Okay, so that is the reason. Otherwise, they don't even touch anything. Okay, cool. So, any other questions? Shall I take a leave? It's getting late.
So
Huh?
what is the amount for level 2?
35K, bro. 35. I generally
Yeah,
suggest, go with a combo because
combo.
level 1 we are actually changing the fee slab. The reason when I started this in 2019, when I started this training, it is 15 hours course. It is 15 hours course, and I used to charge same 25K only. But now it is actually 60 plus hours course. Even I'm charging, even we are charging 25,000. It means I can finish 4 batches in the same time. I mean, with the same month. In 15 hours, I can finish 4 batches. Management used to saying why you have to waste your time unnecessarily. I'm valuing your time and your money. Understand? Finishing four
Yes, sir.
batches, giving me doesn't bring me happiness. If you're not selecting in any companies, it's a bad for a company itself. I can't reach in the market, more. So for that reason, I will teach you everything. Just simply like a PK movie, bro. I'm just holding your hands for 45 days and you're transferring everything from me. Simple. Is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear, everyone?
Combo, how much? How much pay, sir? Combo plan?
45, 45, bro.
45.
45. It means, you're paying for level 1 as a 25 and you're paying here as a 20 instead of 35. Clear?
So up here with the combo, the timeline will be near about the
Two
October or
months,
so.
3 months, 3 months.
Maybe near about the October. So if I would say that there is something an issue of the that timeline with me, and may I join the next batch? Then
Ah,
that gonna be
you
in
can,
November.
bro. Trust me, you
That
can. It means
and that gonna be in November also.
yeah, yeah, you can join. No problem. Okay.
Also, it is possible through EMI.
Is
Is it
it
possible?
possible for?
Through EMIs.
You can go. See, most of the people go through with the credit card payments and they convert into the EMIs like, 6 months EMIs. So it won't even a burden for them. Most of them are doing. most of my students, like every batch I do generally, because spending some huge amount at the same time, I really understand it is not at all possible. So they'll apply for a new credit card and they offer, if you apply for any new credit card, it takes maximum 1, 2 or 3 days to get it. And you will get like 0% EMI on the first, the big transaction. And the transaction will be converted into 6 months EMI. So maybe like 6,000 per month or 7,000 per month. It's not at all a big deal for, even though you're running very less or very high. Clear, no? Clear,
Okay.
no? Okay, good.
Yes.
Any other questions, bro? But don't miss tomorrow's session, huh? Forget about all this enrollment process. First, try to understand what the Dynamo is. Okay, clear?
Yes. Yes.
If you're interested, text me. I mean, I'll be available on this number. Let me text this number here. 836709066. It's my business number. Business number. And 9160567890. If you have any queries, you can reach me on this number. Clear, no? I have texted in the chat box. So see you tomorrow. I'm really happy with you. Even this is weekend, still you are here and listening to me. Thank you, Phil. Today's session has been productive. Huh? Have you gained something, or do you think is that useless content?
No, sir.
No, useless. Too much important right now. This
Okay, good.
Yeah,
We
I
are
had
Got the knowledge.
because I am right
also
now
used
jobless in
useful.
Saudi Arabia.
Anas, huh?
Yes, sir.
I think we connected on WhatsApp, no?
Hello.
I
Yes.
think we connected on WhatsApp, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fine. We'll discuss it later. Fine then. So see you tomorrow. Same meeting link, 8:30. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Right?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you too much.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Good night.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Sir, hello.
Sir,
Yeah. Tell
are
me,
you
bro. Tell me.
are you
Tell
living in
me.
India, sir?
Sorry?
Are you living in India or outside?
No, India itself.
Okay.
Sir, you will share the video right in group today.
Takes time because conversion takes time, but I'll do that
Okay.
tonight.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Sir.
Okay,
Okay.
perfect. See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
sir.
you.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Good
Good night,
night.
sir.
Good night. Good night.